We are in a new age. Why would we not deliver a gospel to our children?
And people have their own forms of Bibles now. You know, it's a new day and age. Hip-hop is a religion to a certain extent. It's just like church.
Conscious artists have been fast at work since the late 90s promoting the New Age religion and have promoted bastardized forms of Christianity which redefine God as a sort of genie in a bottle who rewards you for thinking only happy, positive thoughts.
I always read The Secret for some reason, just because like I go back to it just when I need that reaffirmation.
Basically, the message of The Secret is the message that I've been trying to share with the world on my show for the past 21 years.
Big parts of Hinduism, like reincarnation, have been made trendy, and in India, this religion has destroyed the people because it teaches you that people who are poor have been reincarnated as peasants because of something bad they did in a past life.
The rich get richer because they work toward rich. The poor get poorer because their mind can't switch.
Hinduism is being promoted because it programs people to sort themselves into a divinely ordered class system that is justified because of actions in some past existence. Poor people are cursed with bad karma, so interacting with them too much can spread their bad karma to you as well.
Association breeds similarity. That's why I'm a slave with real rich niggas. Till 6 niggas carry me. Poverty's a bond state.
There is a segment of society in which humanity needs to become better acquainted with, and they are classified as psychopathic. These people are walking pure, premeditated evil. And if evil isn't lack of inhibitions, then evil truly doesn't exist. These psychopaths love those who don't believe in evil, because these are the people they use as human shields. They can punch these moral relativists in the nose, and the people punched can't judge them because they believe evil is only a subjective judgment.
You did what you had to do. That's right. Oh! So the wolf does. You a wolf?
Those blind to the traits of a psychopath would endorse trying to educate these Hannibal Lecters or trying to pass them some marijuana. And this is how these people end up committing the same offenses or back in office time and time again. In order to have principles and consistency in life, which is the only thing to guard you from insanity, you need to have a clear defined sense of right and wrong, especially in this day and age, or the wolves who hide in the moral crevices will eat you alive.
We can redistribute power where we see fit. The wolves rule, not the sheep.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep. He said, but name your price in the beginning. If it ever gets more expensive than the price you named, get out of there. Thus, Africa. What is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Aldous Huxley, in describing the culture creation industry in the Soviet system, informed us that anyone who tried to dabble in any serious subject matter would be targeted by the authorities.
Now, if I was dumb and I was ignorant is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Now, if I was dumb, it'd be cool. It wouldn't be my fault. But it's my fault because I'm smarter than that. I do have another way I can say this. It doesn't mean that I don't feel that way no more. It just means that let me be as smart as them or smarter. We just got to be smarter and sharper, or they're going to start taking away each and every person that steps forward to do anything positive for the community. So that's why you be wondering why everybody want to live a negative lifestyle. It's safer.
You're maintaining your innocence.
I'm maintaining my innocence because I'm loud. I didn't shut up. But I didn't think they was going to take it this serious. Me keep talking out, I didn't think it was going to be a matter of life and death.
Provided that they don't poke their noses into political affairs, these people are given a great deal of prestige, a considerable amount of freedom, and a lot of money.
Those who favor applause, prestige, and money over truth, human dignity, and helping others tend to be those who last in this business.
Jay is Quality's favorite rapper, 50 is Eminem's favorite rapper, and I'm my favorite rapper.
I believe that God is a bloodline as opposed to a belief. I believe that there are certain people who are born God, just the way certain people are born with skills to weave, certain people are born cooks. Why do I mention this? Because we cannot blame everyone for not building civilization. It's not everyone's job
to build
civilization, or to build period, but to build civilization. I think that's the job of God, or the gods, women included. Only certain people, I think a lot of us who are the gods, the builders of civilization, we don't know how to do anything else. So I'm asking,
yes,
are some people God and others not?
There's a higher power, a supreme force behind what we do. But as yourself being God, of course.
They are individuals that are actually godless.
The God DNA is not in them.
And the only reason for your anger, your resentment, your rage is really very simple. You're furious because we thought of it first while you were trying to become men. We decided to become gods.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
This is that new it. Keep standing in line. That universal mind control. Now move your behind. You know you like it. It's calling your name. Here we go, y'all. This is that new it. And it don't feel safe.
See, I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished, and that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now, and that from now on there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing, thinking nothing, and there'll be nobody left almost to remind them that there once was a species called a human being, with feelings and thoughts, and that history and memory are right now being erased, and soon nobody will really remember that life existed on the planet. Now, of course, Bjornstrand feels that there's really almost no hope, and that we're probably going back to a very savage, lawless, terrifying period. Findhorn people see it a little differently. They're feeling that there'll be these pockets of light springing up in different parts of the world, and that these will be, in a way, invisible planets on this planet, and that as we, or the world, grow colder, we can take invisible space journeys to these different planets, refuel for what it is we need to do on the planet itself, and come back. And it's their feeling that there have to be centers now where people can come and reconstruct a new future for the world.